Revoice Podcast Network. The mic is ours.
Welcome back to the Bad Attitude Podcast, the podcast where we document the creative prowess behind local VCU artists. On today's episode, we'll be giving the mic to our producer, Abbey DeCandia, in a new segment titled Open Mic. Open Mic will be a series on Bad Attitude where we sit down with different members of Revoice and get to know their interests.
I'm Abby.
I'm Caroline.
And yeah, we're going to be talking about 2025 awards season, Oscars, all that.
Oh yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
Exciting. Okay, so let's start September 15th, 2024, the Emmys. It's the end of that award season, but kind of the beginning of this one. Because I remember The Bear season 2 got the Emmys,
yes.
But The Bear season 3 released a couple months before, and let's just say I'm not too hopeful about The Bear season 3 for this year's Emmys.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I completely forgot about that.
A lifetime ago.
Yeah.
Then January 3rd, Golden Globes. That kind of set the stage for, I think...
I liked Golden Globes.
Yeah,
night.
Oh my god. Love the Golden
good
Globes.
Night.
TV, movies in one.
Sebastian Stan winning for his role in The Apprentice.
That was so... Jeremy Strong in his bucket hat. Let me get snaps. Snaps. Yes, no, yeah. Different Man totally snubbed from the Oscars.
Snubbed.
I watched it on a plane, so some things were lost, but pretty darn good.
Different Man and The Apprentice, both of his roles.
Yes, no. He's having a great run,
he had
honestly.
a good year, and he was robbed.
Yeah, and the host, Nikki Glaser, she was great.
She was so much better.
Other Golden Globes highlights, let's see, Challenger's Best Score. That's the only award. Well, actually, in like smaller award shows, Challengers won some stuff.
Yeah,
but
I thought they were gonna win the Grammy, but I think Dune actually won it.
Yeah, I'm a bigger Challengers head than I am a Dune head.
I thought Challengers honestly was gonna win the Grammy, and I was shocked that they didn't win the Grammy because I personally think that it really made the movie more than Dune Part 2's score made the movie.
Hans Zimmer, I mean, he's a fantastic composer.
He's a genius.
Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, they know how to...
I need to get it on vinyl.
And I have it.
Oh, I'm so
and it
jealous
came
of
with
you.
their cards, little playing cards. And yes, I decorated them. And a bumper sticker for Phil's Tire. Yeah, so it's worth an investment. It's so neat. Critics' Choice Awards, I did not watch.
I did not watch.
And then SAG Awards were February 23rd. You watched those?
I sure did watch those, actually. Yes, I did.
And then 2 days ago, as we're recording this, the freaking Oscars. And wow, so much happened.
Holy moly.
But I guess maybe let's talk about the big drama surrounding awards season. I'm gonna say personally, I have not seen Amelia Perez, and as one of my professors say, you don't have to have an opinion on everything. And that's, in this day and age, I think that is a very wonderful thing that people need to hear. But I will have an opinion on this, not the movie itself, but the things surrounding it. The director, French guy, has said, Spanish is a language of developing countries. It's a language of countries of few means, poor people, and of migrants. What? Why would you say that? And then he backtracked and said, Spanish is a rich language that crosses borders. What people are saying is not what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. But why would you say that in the first place?
Pretty crazy. I actually watched Amelia Perez after I saw, I think it was for the Golden Globes, after they got an absurd amount of nominations. I was like, why haven't I seen this movie? Yeah, I was like, why haven't I seen this movie? So I went to Netflix, I watched it. I was like, okay, what? Okay, I don't really understand why they're singing, but like the plot's good. And then they went and they won like all the best songs and all this stuff. And then I found out I didn't even know that the director was French.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest. And then I learned all this stuff, and then like the tweets of Carlos Javier Gascon came out about George Floyd.
Bad.
Very bad, to the point where Conan called her out at the Oscars.
Thank you, Conan. Thank
Crazy.
you. Yeah, the director said, I didn't study much, and, quote, what I had to understand, I knew. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I think maybe if you're doing a film about a country, maybe you should study a little bit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think just listening to the people that the movie is about. It's a film about transgender women and Mexican people, so maybe if those people are upset at the film, maybe listen to them about that.
Yeah, I was pretty gagged at I thought Zoe Saldana did a great job and practically kind of carried the movie in my opinion. No hate to like all the other actors, but she felt like she was the only one that could like sing and she was a very focal part of the movie. And I was like, okay, I can see the Golden Globes win and stuff like that. Yeah. However, her post Oscar speech when they were like, what do you say to the people that are offended? She was like, well, I just don't see it that way. If this was a movie about women, it could have been in anywhere else. And I was like, okay. So then why wasn't it in France, since the director is French or something? You know what I mean? Very interesting movie, and I don't think in future years people are going to look back and think this is a good thing.
No.
Yeah.
I think this will 100% go down in history as probably one of the worst. Yeah.
Worst things.
Yeah, and it also makes me sad because I saw the TV Glow, and that is such a beautiful film created by a trans director, and Oscars just completely... Nothing. I mean, I didn't expect it to be nominated, honestly, but I think maybe for editing or visual effects or something. Yeah. When Amelia Perez first came out, I just saw the clip on Twitter. Very nice to meet you. I'd like to know about sex change operations. I see. And I watched that for 2 seconds and I said, I don't want to see this anymore.
I remember when that song came on, I was like, I'm just going to go on my phone for a couple minutes and wait until I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because that song is crazy.
Yeah. Daniel Craig for Queer. Also Snub. He was Golden Globe nominated.
Queer was so good.
When it comes out on HBO Max, I will be watching.
I really want to go, this is a weird tangent, but I really want to go see A Real Pain at the Bird. But it's playing on the 15th of March, and that's during our spring break. I'm so pressed. I may go see Conclave, though, at the Bird. I haven't seen it yet. It's playing that Sunday at 7.
That'd be a great movie to see. I mean, every movie at the Bird is so great.
Yeah.
Because seeing a film with a crowd is such a wonderful experience.
The theater.
Conclave will be good.
I'm really excited to see it.
Sassy
I grew up Catholic, so...
Oh,
I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if Anora didn't win the Best Picture, I would have given it to Conclave.
Dune Part... I would have given it to Dune Part 2 as a Dune head. Or, honestly, I wouldn't have been that pressed if... No, I almost said Wicked, but The Substance. I think Coralie... I don't know how to say her last name. Fargo?
Maybe.
I really wish she got some kind of recognition.
Yeah.
Because I think her... I know... Demi Moore saw the screenplay and that's what's got her to do it. But either the screenplay would have been cool, even though I wanted Jesse Eisenberg to win that, or Best Director. But Sean Baker's speech was really good, so I'll give him that for Best Director.
Yes. People on Twitter, once again, you don't have to have an opinion about everything. People hate him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Very gray area politics. He just follows some weird accounts.
And I also, people are a little chronically all online.
Yes.
I've seen a couple things where it's this movie is so misogynistic and Mikey Madison winning is the epitome of misogyny. I'm okay, I think you're missing the point Anora had. Because yes, but it was a deeper thing than that.
Yeah,
a lot deeper.
Definitely. I mean, he could just be a strange guy. Like, his speech was good. Definitely independent filmmaking and listening, and going to the theater and stuff. And I read a few articles from other sex workers criticizing Honora, but some like lifting up Honora's. But like, that's what film is supposed to make you feel things and have a conversation.
That is the point of art.
And yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah. The only thing that like weirded me out about Honora, the no intimacy coordinator thing.
Yeah,
but
I don't even.
Then again, if it's consensual between both actors and the director, again, I can't really like say an opinion on that. But yeah, that was like my only issue with Honora. I thought Honora was great.
Yeah. Kieran Culkin, people on Twitter always out there like, he plays the same person in every movie. And like, okay, I just have to say,
no.
Yeah, there's a lot of himself. He acts very similar to a lot of his characters, but they are not the same.
They are so different. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't get over A Real Pain. A Real Pain, I think, might have been my favorite movie. Oh my god, because I already love Jesse Eisenberg. One of my favorite movies is like Now You See Me. I think he did a really great job in The Social Network.
Yes.
I just really love him, and I didn't know about this movie until all the awards, like Golden Globes, started coming out, honestly. And then I found out about the lore of like, after I watched it, Emma Stone making like Kieran, and Kieran deserved those award sweepings because his role in A Real Pain was so incredible.
Yes.
Oh my god, I was left with like tears after that movie. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay. In the beginning of the film, we see him in the same place in the airport, and at the end of the film, and I saw someone comparing like the two frames of that, and his facial expression is so different. Like, he is a fantastic actor, and you can't swap out his roles. Like Roman, Roy, and Benji, they would not be reacting the same in the situations. You know, it's the subtleties that really sets them apart.
My letterbox 4, let me think. What would my letterbox 4 be?
Top 4.
Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. It's a soccer movie. I would highly recommend if you haven't seen it.
Put that down.
La La Land. That's a basic. Now You See Me. I mentioned that earlier. I love Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Mark Ruffalo. I'm so ready for the third one, guys.
Oh, yes, Dominic Sessa.
Everyone's coming, and Ariana Greenblatt. The whole OG cast, even Isla Fisher's coming back, because she wasn't in the second one because she was pregnant when they were filming. But I watched Now You See Me like, I don't even know how many times. Actually, it's bad because when we would drive to Disney, like 12 hours to Disney, I would just play that movie over and over again. So it's a pretty frequent amount of times. The Jonas Brothers concert experience.
Okay. Good deep cut.
Or Princess Diaries.
That's
Princess Diaries.
That's a pretty good 4.
One.
Good balance.
Yeah.
Awesome Point. No Other Land winning Best Documentary. That for the Oscars to say like such like pro-Palestinian things on the Oscar stage and everyone clapping,
that made me very happy. Standing ovation, pretty much.
Hopefully a good sign,
good
things
indicator
going forward,
of change.
But we'll see.
We'll see what happens, because you know, who knows.
We can like open there.
We had lots of fun. I love yapping about award seasons.
Gosh, I've always watched them when I was younger, but now I'm actually watching the movies that are nominated, so it's interesting.
It's pretty fun. Yep. And I'm hoping to go into a career with all these, so it's like even more fun for me.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching or listening.
Hey, and if you're making up something in your mind, what we were just talking, thank you for watching, and thank you for using your beautiful imagination and mind.
Thank you so much.